Your presence has been detected and recorded. Thank you.
Okay, so in this video, what I'm going to do is talk about how to avoid being bothered by people while you're trying to fly. One of the most dangerous things for a drone pilot is people coming over and distracting you. A lot of times people don't actually see whatever it is that you're driving or flying and assume it's okay to come over and talk to you. What they don't realize is you could very well have something that goes very fast or goes very high or is very heavy that you're operating and can hurt someone if they aren't careful. In this picture you'll see a guy with a hard hat on and sunglasses. Originally I thought that wearing a hard hat while flying a drone was silly, but when you really think about it, it's not. You're flying a heavy piece of machinery. Now, heavy is relative, obviously. 2 pounds, 5 pounds, 7 pounds. If it falls from 5 feet, can hurt you. If it falls from 400 feet, it could probably kill you or do serious damage. Obviously, sunglasses are really helpful in the sun. You need them so you can see your drone. You're flying up above you. A lot of times the drone gets in between you and the sun, so you need sunglasses. They're also really helpful for keeping people away from you. Another really effective tool is to wear earbuds, earphones, something that makes it seem like you've got audio coming in. I actually do because I use walkie-talkies. It seems a little bit rude, but it's not as rude as a 10-pound bird coming down on their head because I was distracted because they felt like now was the best time to ask me questions about a drone that they think they might want to get someday, but honestly are never ever going to get. They just want to come over and talk. People are bored, they want to start a conversation, they want to make your life their problem, and you're busy flying drones. The reason drone pilots aren't taken seriously is because you can go to Toys R Us and get one, which means anyone can have one, which means you don't have to be responsible to have one. A lot of people are out there flying them irresponsibly, which is affecting everyone because they're going to start imposing these crazy rules on everyone about this. There are laws, learn the laws, be able to speak to the laws. If you can do that, that's going to help you in the long run. If you register your drone with the FAA, you get a lanyard. You don't have to register your drones with the FAA anymore if you're a hobbyist. If you plan to do any flying for money, or if you're at all serious about flying your drone, sign up. I think it's $160, $165, something like that, to take the 107 test, and that's going to make you legal to fly your drone for money. It's also very helpful in telling people to go away while you're trying to fly your drone. You've now got a Federal Aviation Administration badge, and that goes a long way. Whether it really counts for much in the eyes of law enforcement, really we'll have to see because nobody knows too much about how this is going to shake out with the drone laws. But it is a license to fly your drone, so if you've got it, you're legal, and you can tell people that. Okay, so that's the right way to do it. There's also a wrong way to do it, or let's call it another way to do it. You can print your own. You can get all the stuff you need right off of Google, go onto Photoshop and make yourself a badge. Put the words pilot, official pilot, put whatever you want on there, put a picture of you. Don't put any government stuff, don't try to make any stamps or seals, or don't forge anything. The idea is just to get some looky-loo to stop bothering you. It's not, for law enforcement, it's not to trick anyone. But if you're just up filming a beach or something like that, you're allowed to do that. If somebody says, I don't want to be filmed, you can say something like, I'm not recording. You don't owe them an explanation. And then really what it comes down to is a reasonable expectation of privacy. Did somebody expect that nobody would be able to see them at the beach? No. Did somebody expect that nobody could see them in their backyard? That's a different situation. But here's the thing, there are already planes, there are already helicopters, they can see you. Google Earth can see you from space, okay? You can be seen. If you're outside, you do not have a reasonable expectation of privacy. Okay everyone, I hope you got some useful information out of this. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like.